What's up guys, it's KBJ, and today I'm going to be doing an unboxing of this QNAP-451 Plus 4-bay Turbo NAS. Now you may be wondering, what is a NAS? Basically, it's centralized storage for your network, but you can also access your files from the internet. And it's really cool because with this NAS you can put up to 4 hard drives in it, so you can store a ton of data. For instance, for this, I got 4 8-terabyte drives, and I'm going to run RAID 5, and with that you basically lose the storage of one of the drives. So I'm going to have about 24 terabytes of drive space available for me to save my video files, my pictures, whatever programs and whatever else I need to put on there, because I record a ton of videos of the Kong Boys from KongBoysToys, so we need a ton of space to save everything. So with this NAS, it has a ton of features. I can't even go through all of them, but it has Dropbox-like file synchronization across your computers. You can control which files are synced in near real time across your different computers, and you can control how they're synced. You can say whether or not you should take the latest updates, or if a file is deleted, whether or not it should be deleted on your computer. There's just a ton of options. So here's the front of the box, and you can see that it says that you can centralize your file storage, sharing, and backup. It has cloud-ready surveillance solution with surveillance station. So if you have video cameras that you use to monitor your house, they can talk to this device if they're on the approved list. You can run various operating systems on the NAS by using virtualization station, and basically that means you can run VMs, meaning computers, simply by using this device. You can connect to it from another computer, or you can plug a computer keyboard and mouse to this device and control the computers that way. You can also play your full HD videos with 7.1 channel surround sound, and it actually has an HDMI connection on the back, so that's really cool. So you can connect it to the TV with an HDMI cable and see it. You can transcode videos on the fly or offline with hardware acceleration. And what that means is when you're watching your videos from somewhere over the internet and you're connected to your NAS, it will give you, using their apps, YouTube-like playback. So you can stream the video over a lower quality if needed, if your connection is not fast enough. And you can also stream your multimedia library via DLNA, AirPlay, and Plex. So that means using your whatever streaming device you have. Say for instance you have an Apple TV or whatever, you can see this device. And you can also expand this device with up to 12 drives with the QNAP UX 800p or 500p. So you can get what should be the average person's more storage than they will ever need with this device. Now, to do all this heavy lifting, it has a quad-core 2 GHz CPU inside, and that CPU is able to boost a little bit when needed to provide some extra power. It also comes with, this particular one that I got, comes with 2 gigabytes of RAM. There's also an 8 gigabyte option as well, but it's undocumented. But you can also add 16 gigabytes of RAM, which I'll be doing in another video and show you how I do that. It has 2 USB 3.0 ports, and it's important to note here that if you buy the expandable device, that's how it actually talks to the other device using USB 3.0. So you are going to be limited to the bandwidth of the USB 3.0. It also has 2 USB 2.0 ports. It has 2 LAN ports, and it supports both 3.5 inch and 2.5 inch drives, 6 gigabit it's important to know that there are 12 gig drives out now, but this one supports the 6 gig drives, and it supports your standard mechanical hard drives and SSD drives. Alright, so let's get to this unboxing. So when you open the box, you can see it says, "Welcome. Thank you for choosing QNAP. We hope you enjoyed as much as we've enjoyed creating it." And they provide you some other links for help. Here is what you see when you open it. Right here we've got, it looks to be the power cable. Let me take it out of the box. So here's the actual QNAP device itself. Do the unwrapping. So here it is out of the package. You can see the different indicators that it has right here on the front. Show you the status of the LAN, the USB, the different hard drives. It's got a power button, another button there, USB 3.0 port. Here's the left side of the device. Here's the top of the device. Talks about the chip that I mentioned earlier and how much memory it says it supports. Again, you can put up to 16 gigs in here. Here's the left side of the NAS where it shows the My QNAP Cloud Quick Setup information. Then here's the back of the NAS. You can see the HDMI port, the Ethernet ports, USB port, USB 3.0 port, and the power port. And it's got a little hole for you to reset up here at the top. Then here's the right side of the NAS. And here is the bottom of the NAS. Now here's another box that was inside of the box. It comes with the quick installation guide. Shows you how to install the hard drives in multiple languages. Then here it shows you how to connect it to your network. It also comes with a power brick that you have to connect to the power cable that I showed you earlier. Here's the remote control that you can use. It looks really nice. Has like a gold tone to it. There's the back. You can see where you can change the battery. This is what the remote looks like. Then here are screws they give you to install your hard drives. And it comes with 2 network cables to connect it to your network. Alright guys, so in terms of the initial review of this, without actually using it at all, it seems to be decent. Not too crazy about the outside. It seems to be basically plastic on the outside, but inside, let me take out a drive bay, show you. It's metal, of course, and on the back it's metal, but everywhere else, basically all plastic, so it'd be nice if it was metal. And here's the actual drive caddy. It's made out of plastic as well, so not super impressed with the drive caddy, but I don't expect to be taking these out and putting them in very often, so that should be okay. So to put it back in though, basically slide it in, make sure this is up, pop it in place, and lock it back down. Thank you so much for watching this unboxing and initial review. Please check out the QNAP website for the 451 Plus. There are so many things that this little device does. There's no way I can list them all. It's crazy. It just does so many different things. Also, stay tuned for my next video where I'll be showing you how I add 16 gigs of RAM to the 451 Plus. So that'll allow me to get better performance if, you know, my kids are streaming their videos or whatever off this device, or I'm running multiple VMs. The device will just have more memory to use overall, and buying 16 gigs of RAM was pretty cheap, so not a big deal really. So I'll get this installed and show you guys how I do it. If you liked this video or found it helpful, please like and subscribe, and please comment down below to let me know any other questions you had, and I'll be glad to try to answer them. Also guys, I'll have links below where you can purchase this device, the memory for it, and the exact hard drives I'll put in, so you shouldn't have any problems if you decide to get the same exact setup. If you do use those links, I will get a few pennies on the dollar. It helps me out to make more videos. I love to make videos to try to help people out, so much appreciated if you use the links to buy anything, especially any of these products. Thank you so much for watching and have an awesome day. See you next time.